back here at the boat yard, I picked up another skiff, and this is a fun skiff. I like to call it the fishing machine. But I've just been having so much fun getting away from the bigger bay boats for a little bit and just getting little skiffs that like you can ding up. Nothing really matters that much. Just keep them hooked up to the truck at all times and just go like drop it in the water whenever you want. Get a little fish and then come back and not really worry about it too much. So I got a new skiff. Took it out yesterday. I'm gonna show you a little walkthrough right now. Here she is. Nice Sundance skiff with a platform like tower on it though. Let me hop up here and show you around a little bit. For some reason, Hughes steering wheel. That doesn't make much sense to me, but it looks good up here on this platform. Got a Minn Kota riptide up front. Fished this thing yesterday for like 3 hours and it was comfortable the whole entire time. We have back here, let me hop down. 2003 Yamaha 40 horsepower, 2-stroke. I just still have my gloves on. I just replaced the prop, and because we were out on it yesterday and it had a spun prop or a spun hub in the prop. But that's super easy, you know. Take this key out, take the nut off. I think it's like a 21. Take the prop off and there's like a spacer in there. Take everything out and then put it back on and then torque it to like 120 foot-pounds. Super easy. Replacing a prop is like nothing. But let's see, full tank of gas, mixed gas. Let's see, it had 2 brand new batteries. I have them at home charging right now. But all the switches work, everything, nav lights front and back. The tilt works great. The trim tabs work great. Trolling motor works great. Has a kill switch up here. Came with all the ropes, all of the life jackets, whistle, etc. The trailer's pretty nice. It towed well. Let me think. There's working live well back here. She's in good shape though. I love the look of this. Like whenever you look at this boat, it looks like it provides a good time. Like as soon as I have this in some clear water, maybe down in the Keys or something, I'll show you a little fishing trip, and I think I might sell you on this boat right here. But like I said, man, you got a bay boat, it's like a process to get it out of here. Go fill her up with some gas, which we have, bay boat. But I promise you, that thing's gonna get out once a month at best. And this is every Friday, Saturday night, Sunday evening, Tuesday evening, Wednesday evening, just a random fish. If you're feeling fishy, drop this thing in the water like nothing. Get a hole in it, put a piece of fiberglass over the hole. It's not a big deal. Like these bay boats, you know, you got one problem and it's out for a couple of weeks. And also you just don't want there to be any problems, and it's just a hassle. I mean, I've done it before. I had a Pathfinder 2200 with a tower on it, and I took that out, I want to say at least 3 times a week, but it's just a little bit more of a hassle. It's almost, you definitely need another person at least for it to be enjoyable, you know. This, I'll drop this in the water solo like nothing. So these things offer a very like stress-free time for me on the water. I like to buy a cheap rod and reel and just have a couple of swim baits on the boat at all times. Like I think this is just like a Walmart rod and reel. I don't even remember how much it cost, but it wasn't much. But I like to keep a rod on here 24/7 because believe it or not, I've pulled up, dropped the boat in the water and everything and forgot my fishing gear at home. So I don't want to be caught stranded like that again. I need a way to catch a fish at all times. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm in the market for another skiff that doesn't have a motor on it, so I can throw this 4-stroke on there, call it a day. Let's see. The Carolina skiff is actually at Isle of Palms Marina right now, getting the lower unit rebuilt. It was just having such a weird problem with the like shift linkage that is a little, I'd have to go buy special tools and everything, and it would end up costing more than if I just dropped it off with these good guys down here. But every time I would put the lower unit on and tighten it up, the gears would lock up. I think the shift linkage was bent, maybe, so they have to like install a new one, which hopefully that doesn't cost too much, because that's always just super annoying. But like, to be honest, the reason that I bought this skiff is because I wanted to hop on the water, and while that one's in the shop, just go grab this one and fish while that one's like the lower unit's being rebuilt. Sounds silly, but whatever. Got this one at a good deal, so there's meat on the bone still. But you know, fish both of the skiffs for a couple weeks, figure out which one I want to keep, and then just toss the other one on Marketplace. I just think this is set up so nicely. I kind of don't like that the trolling motor battery hangs out here, so I might have to like find a way to sneak it into this compartment over here. But yeah, man, like I said, we took it out yesterday. She stayed so dry. Like, there wasn't a lick of water back here in this bilge, which is just very relieving to me, because I hate it. Like, even our bay boat, if we're just like idling, there will be like half an inch and a half, sometimes like 2 inches of water back here, which is fine. You know, when you get to the bay boats, it's like water in, water out, whatever. But with these skiffs, I hate it when there's like a little leak, and you know the deal. These rod holders are sick. I got some PVC back here that I cut. I'm gonna drill some holes in it, put a flag on it, little simple flag back there, maybe an American flag. Getting close to the 4th of July. But I mean, I got some bumpers from the last boat. Put it all together, and I'm gonna have like 2 really nice complete skiffs that I'll be able to figure out what I want to do with it. Honestly, I haven't even like gone through the compartment. I see an anchor up there right now. I love anchors and stuff. I got a whole collection over there from all the boats I've gotten over the past year. But yeah, this is Sundance Skiff. It's really just like a competitor to a Carolina skiff. Obviously, you can tell by the shape. Little thumbnail. But I mean, there ain't much to it. It'll get you out there and get you on some slimy fish, and that's what it's all about. We got about a bunch of oyster beds over here in Jacksonville too, so like, if the boat's a little bit too nice, I'm not even going back in the backwater, risking messing up that gel coat. But yeah, that's gonna do it. Cool little walkthrough. If you have a Sundance skiff and you wanted to know what it looks like, put a sick little tower on it, there you go. She fits nicely. I get pretty high up, honestly. I was fishing yesterday from up here, and I could see some fish along the bank, which is nice, so I don't have to put like a platform back here. Gets the job done in one trip. Got a nice seat over here in the shade. That's gonna do it though. I'm gonna sit here and admire this pony for a couple more hours, maybe fix up a couple things, give it a detail. Next video, I'm gonna show you how to change the impeller on these, which is super like easy. But I mean, I love watching videos like that, so I'll make one for you guys. Got the impeller from West Marine like 45 minutes ago for no reason at all. Should it be $42? Because especially in these like 40 horsepowers, the impeller's like this big. But I mean, it was like trickling yesterday on the water. There was still water running through, but it definitely wasn't peeing like that racehorse that I like to see. So I'll just toss, you know, new impeller in there, take a look around in the lower unit. Everything else was cool, other than the spun prop hub, obviously. But luckily, I was like coming back to the boat ramp, hopped on Marketplace, typed in Yamaha 40 horsepower propeller, and like a brand new propeller with the hub in it and everything was $180. I was like, hey man, take it or leave it. I got $80 for you right now. I'm on the water and I just spun a prop. And he said, I hear you, man. It's just been laying around anyway, so come and get it. So $80. If you've ever bought a propeller before, you know how expensive they are. It's super annoying. So this one, nice hub, and she's ready to get back on the water. If you can hear, it's clearly a little too windy today to hop back in the drink, but you know, there's always tomorrow. That'll do it. Peace.